the Double RT Boxing Show on the road for another episode. I'm your host, Mr.A. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for that support. Hit that thumbs up if you're already subscribed. If you're not, hope you're entertained. Let's talk that ready talk, boxing talk. Scott Quiqq, Jono Carroll. The biggest thing that stands out, and I guess is the question of the fight, is Carroll power? Does he have the power to do anything to Quiqq? You know, these guys are, if you was to categorize them, they're the same fighter. Come forward, try and break you down, body shots. Who's going to have the jab? Who's going to have the jab to control, to make the establishment of pushing someone back? Slipping punches, countering, hit movement. You would think all that would go to, I'm giving it to Jono, Going off the biggest fights I seen them in, Quiqq, you could say Frampton or Valdez, whatever. I'm going to go with the more recent version of him. So the biggest fight was Valdez. Didn't seem too slippery. Jono was able to do something with Farmer, So I'm going to say if it came down to it, I'm choosing Jono to be the more counter puncher, slipping in between those two. Foot movement, I gotta give it to Jono, but the power, I said, that power is that question. That power is the question, And watching them two at that table, that just made the picks go back and forth even more, because at first I was thinking, okay, these styles are the same. These guys are gonna do the body shots. They're gonna do the hooks. No, I don't see any of them really jabbing themselves in. They both got pretty decent jabs, but they just don't use it enough. Power. So I'm thinking, although they do this style the same, Jono gets hit. Farmer was able to land some clean cracks on him. And if Quiqq can land those clean cracks, it might be a difference, because I think Quiqq hits harder than Farmer, so I was leaning towards the power. But can Quiqq handle the volume right now that Jono usually brings? Farmer was a little more slipperier, so he was able to maybe take some of the sting off of Jono. Quiq's going to be right there, so it's going to be a little easier for Jono to unleash all that shit on somebody. Is that volume going to have enough power on it? And can Quiqq throw one of those Danny Garcia hooks in between? Because, Quiqq has that, 26 knockouts? If he can throw that in between hook, between Jono's shit, it could do some damage. But hearing Jono say he's going to do it all again, so he's going to move and box, and interesting. What if Jono pulls a fucking AJ Ruiz 2 on us and shit, starts moving around the ring? And that's another thing. Moving around the ring reminds me that Jono, with his energetic style, his volume punching, whether he's not sitting down on his punches, whether it's just a lot of arm punches, it seems to be his best weapon and sometimes his nemesis. He seems to gas himself out where his punches don't have the pop, but he's still arm punching them. So I'm wondering if this fight goes into the later rounds and Quiqq is energetic, can that power really come into effect and knock Jono's ass the fuck out? This is a tough pick. It's my instincts wants to go with the power of Quiqq. Overthinking it is saying Jono, to me, brings a little more with feet, hip movement, slippery, and volume punching. Oh man, The Double RT Boxing Show. I'm your host, Mr. A. Thank you for that time and support. The prediction power of the Quiqq, who's going to be there to be hit. Is he going to sneak a counter in? Is he going to surprise us with a constant use of a jab? Whoever throws the jab, I think, should win this fight. Unless, because it ain't going to be no one-hitter quitter. If it is, it's going to come from Quiqq, you would think. But I'm going to go with the speed and the volume and the work of Jono to win this in a split decision. The Double RT Boxing Show. I'm your host, Mr. A. Thank you for that time and support.